I think now's a perfect time to do Dr. O'Neill's fan advice.
You know I'm a doctor too, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to be an honorary doctor tonight?
What should I say? No.
Okay,
No.
then you don't get to answer the question. This is from Billy G from Los Angeles. Again, if you'd like to ask questions to Dr. O'Neill, you can write in the comment section below or email askdroneil@gmail.com. Billy G from Los Angeles asks, my 16-year-old daughter has an 18-year-old boyfriend, and he's about to go to college in another state. She has been arguing with her mom because she thinks that he's going to wait 2 years for her to graduate high school so she can join him at the college he's attending. How would you handle this?
What state is this in?
He is in Los Angeles, but he's going to college in another state.
Is that against the law?
18 and 16?
Yeah.
It might be.
You're right. But 18 going to college, he's not going to do right. So, first of all, you shouldn't even be talking to him. He's an adult. That's first of all. Second of all, listen to your mama. And third of all, get out of that situation.
What state are they in?
Los Angeles.
And then what, did they say the name or anything?
No.
Like they're in Los Angeles? Hold on. Real quick. I know who to call.
What's the exact location of your emergency?
Okay, we got a scenario. I need your help. Read it back to me. So basically in LA, it's a man that's 18 and I think she's 16 and they're talking. And we just want to get them some help if you can handle that. It's in LA. And what else was on the note?
He's going to college.
Yeah, the dude going to...
What's the address of the emergency?
Oh, this is LA, Los Angeles.
Oh.
So he going to college, and we just trying to figure out what should happen.
Okay, hold on. Okay, sir, are you in LA?
Nah, I'm in Atlanta.
Okay, so you're trying to reach LA?
Nah, I'm just trying to figure out what should we do. He going off to college. He's 18 and she's 16. I'm like, okay, let's just call the police and let's handle it.
Okay, so you're trying to get information on somebody that's going to LA for college?
No, I don't need the information. Let me get more information and I'll call you back so I can get a name at least.
Okay.
Thank you.
That stressed me out.
That was impressive.
Thank you. You want to know what's crazy? I played a blind character in Walmart while I was blind, and it got back to the blind community, and they was upset about it. They seen how it played out.
They heard how it played out.
And I said, I will no longer play the blind character for y'all. And they said, thank you.
You know what I did one time? I did a commercial. When you bite the taco, you get the taco neck syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And those people showed up at the game, people who had like real crooks in their necks.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to cancel that commercial.
Yeah, that was bad.
Have you ever almost been canceled?
What does that mean?
Like, was there ever an outrage over something you did?
No, but what's canceled?
I feel like a lot of people get angry, and then some people say, we don't like that guy anymore.
Look at this.
Wow. What's that?
Watch. Lower.
You don't want to call the Chinese store?
I don't.
Why?
Okay, guys, this episode is brought to you by the one and only gas. Have you ever run out of gas in your car and you need gas loaded? You go to your local Quick Trip.
It's amazing that Chuck gets away with all the stuff that he can say.
It's unbelievable.
Like, have you ever heard his rant about San Antonio women?
He said, wasn't it about like big, like they're big
yeah,
as hell?
like he for like
they got some big old women down there in San
for
Antonio.
like 7 years straight. He just winning on the big woman from San
Big
Antonio.
women in San Antonio?
And you know what's crazy? I went to high school in San Antonio.
Oh yeah.
And like I didn't realize that. It's like growing up, and now there's some gorgeous women there. But after he started saying that, I would go back and I was like,
There's some big in this town. Yeah. There's a lot of good food in San
yeah,
Antonio.
it is. So give me your Mount Rushmore of comedians.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Mount Rushmore of big cities.
All right, yeah. All right, yeah, do that.
Okay, let's see. Omaha's got some big women. Nebraska, they just feed them well all throughout there.
Never been, but okay.
Yeah, that's definitely happening. Louisiana has some big. The whole
we do.
Baton Rouge definitely has some big ladies.
We do.
Yeah. I mean, this state's not around either. I don't know what we're leaving Georgia out of this for. There are some wide women walking around in Georgia. Big, like they could go play for Georgia. There's some really big chicks in this town.
Yes. So Omaha, Louisiana, Georgia, and where else?
And I think you just gotta throw something at like Iowa. There's some.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they eat. They really eat, man.
They do eat.
That first date's gonna cost you a couple bucks in Iowa City. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna get steak, I'm gonna get potatoes. They're gonna do the tomahawk challenge
and the Diet Coke, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Diet Coke to make it all,
they're working
all
out
better. Yeah.
Yeah, so Shaq, Segura here was sitting courtside at the Knicks and dropped a phone in his drink and almost spilled on the court and almost had a heart attack.
I was panicking, dude, because I was like sitting next to my agent. And I was like, yeah, look at this. And I'd look up and then it just slipped through my hands, went into the Diet Coke. And I was like, oh, and then it started to just, pool out.
Right.
And I was like, if a player slips and breaks because of me, like my heart started to race. So I'm looking at the ref and then I call over like one of the ushers and they look down, they're like, that's not too bad. And I go, well, can we clean it up? And they're like, we have to wait till a break. And I was like, they go, but if it gets onto like the floor of play, they're gonna have to stop play. And then they will show you on the Jumbotron at MSG. And I was like, oh, please, God, don't do that.
So you were more worried about your phone or more worried about the players?
I was worried about the embarrassment of being the cause of hurting a player.
Got it.
But it was terrifying. It was fully terrifying.
One of my favorite jokes where you was saying I'm married to a black person, but I still can't say the N-word.
Yeah.
That had me rolling.
Yeah.
And for those who haven't seen it, here it is right here.
I'm the only white person in my house. I hear the N-word every day, room to room. Just ding, 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 ding. I still can't say it. And I'm paying the goddamn mortgage.
Like that one, when I saw you do that, I was like, that was genius. Genius, 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 genius.
Yeah.
Question, and I think I know the answer to this, and I hope I'm not offending anybody. Is there a difference between white comedy and black comedy?
Without question.
So you do black comedy.
This is what I say about
No,
comedy.
you do black comedy. Don't even try that. Bro, I've been knowing you for...
You right.
Yeah.
You right. You right. But I always say this too. You don't choose your audience. They choose you. I can't be like, I'm going to do comedy for black people and black people are going to come out and see me. That's not up to me.
No offense to the white comedians. I've only seen 2 white guys at the Comedy Store kill. You and Honest John. You remember Honest John?
Well, you took it back.
You remember Honest John?
Here's the crazy part about Honest John. When I first got to LA in like the late 90s, right? I thought, God, that guy's old, right? He looked old. And now then I looked him up in his age. I go, yeah, I'm the age of Honest John right now. When I first got to LA, I was like, I hope nobody's showing up to LA going, dang, Gary, old?
He did a joke one time. You remember that night joke he did?
Which one?
So he came in the Comedy Store one day. He said, man, I met night. The mother tried to intimidate me, so I wasn't intimidated. So I went to the take me in the back room, and they pee in a cup. And was like, drink that piss. And I was like, put some ice in that.
You can't just tell me drinking piss. You got to put ice cubes in it first.
So you and him are the only people that I've seen kill and destroy a predominantly African-American crowd. Like, when you first got into comedy, like, did you start off with your people and then bring it over to my people? I mean, how'd that work out for you?
Well, when I first started, I was in San Diego. I was in the Navy. And my first time...
Oh, you were in the Navy?
Yeah. I did 6 years.
Stop it.
I bet you when we first met, I was still active duty. I didn't get out to 98.
You were in the Navy?
I was on Comic View and in the Navy at the same time. I was stationed in San Diego and I would drive up to LA for my spots and then go back down to the base. Huh?
That's what I don't like about you white people. I've been knowing you 20 years and I'm just now finding out you're in the Navy.
Yeah, I was in the Navy, bro.
You got a wire on you?
When we met, I had to be in the Navy active because I didn't get out.
Do you have a wire on you or something? Hold on, bro.
I was in the Navy.
You were married to a young lady that used to work for me.
Twism.
Yes, at Twism.
Yeah. I was salty when that went away because, man, I used to get some gift bags.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I was
You did.
twisting. I would go to the
I know
warehouse.
you
You
were.
wasn't there.
Hey.
She'd be like, Shaq ain't here. I'm the only one here. And I'd be in there like, gang. I don't know if you had cameras. You supplied Christmas in '98. I didn't spend a dime. What color shirt you like? I get it.
Yeah, that was a long time. So how'd y'all meet anyway?
Comedy store.
For real?
Talking about my ex?
Yeah.
Comedy store. She came out one night to the comedy
I know how
store.
she got you too with all that Indian curly hair and
Yeah.
and the baby hair. Baby hairs was hitting, wasn't it?
Yeah, she was a stunner. She was a stunner. What I remember, though, and I don't know if you remember this, I met her for lunch at your TWISM offices in Compton back in the day. And I remember you came to get her to go to a meeting at Sony. She was telling me we were going to Sony. And you had two guys in the truck. You put up had this Superman emblem in the front. Big old truck.
Suburban, probably, yeah.
And one guy was in the front. And and keep in mind, I'm in my car watching this go down, and she's sitting like this, and she won't get in the truck. And I was like, what is going on? And then your dude got out and got in the back seat, and she sat in the front. And I was like, so I called her that night. I go, what was going on when Shaq picked you up? She goes, his boy was in the front. His boy wasn't doing shit. And I said, you ain't treating me like one of your. She was like, if you're going to take me to a meeting, I'm sitting in the front seat.
Yeah,
and she said, your boy was like, nah, man, nah. And you was like, just get in the back.
Yeah,
Just get in the back. She was like this. And then your boy got out like a little kid, slammed the door, got in the back seat.
She did not hold her tongue. No one.
Yeah, trust me. I know. Really? I tried to leave her 10 years ago. I was scared. I asked her once, "Can we get a divorce?" She goes, "No, we ain't." I said, "I guess I'll stick this out there."
A chill in the air leaves falling to the ground in football every weekend. That's what the fall is all about. You can make each weekend even more exciting by getting into the action with my partners at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet on touchdowns. And right now, all new customers who bet $5 will instantly get $200 in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up by using my promo code BIGPOD. The crown is yours. That's $200 in bonus bets instantly. Stay on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets or bet anytime touchdowns on DraftKings. DraftKings is the place to bet touchdowns. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in all of the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code BIGPOD and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code BIGPOD only at DraftKings Sportsbook.